Good day, impartial panel of judges and my esteemed viewers. Representing Government Girls Science Secondary School, I, Okam Esther, as the Chief Speaker from the opposing side, stands before you to argue strongly on the motion that says Nigeria should stop oil exploration and focus on renewable energy. Ladies and gentlemen, let's face reality. We all know that oil is the backbone of Nigeria's economy. From time immemorial, Nigeria has explored and used oil to the best of its ability. Over 90% of our foreign exchange earnings and a significant amount of about 70% of our national income revenue comes from the oil sector. To say we throw away oil revenue is like asking a man to throw away his only source of income without a solid alternative. Besides, if we stop the oil revenue, what do we replace that sector with? Renewables? I doubt. Moving on, oil revenue provides millions of jobs directly or indirectly, from local constructors to engineers, marketers, geologists, most especially drivers and security workers rely solely on this particular sector. In fact, countless families depend on this sector. Therefore, stopping oil exploration will not only lead to massive job loss, but will also increase poverty and destabilize our already fragile economy. Listen, I know my opponents may say that renewable energies are the futures and that we must invest in it, correct? But if you permit me, let's be realistic. Even global powers like the United States, Germany, China, some European and Asian countries still solely rely, explore and use oil. Why then should Nigeria, a developing country and one who have oil in surplus, suddenly throw away its major economic driver and give it up prematurely? Moreover, renewable energy technologies like solar panel, wind turbines, and hydro systems require high capital investment, a stable government policy, and a maintenance structure which Nigeria is yet to fully develop. Besides all these necessities that this technology needs to function properly, they are way expensive. If you permit me, my honorable panel, to ask a question, can an average Nigerian man, under the influence and pressure of our present economic imbalance, be able to install a proper solar panel? I doubt that, my lord, because they are way expensive and they also require foreign expertise, which Nigeria is yet to get. In fact, rural areas still struggle to maintain balanced power supply, not to talk of the infrastructure to support renewable energy. I mean, a country cannot throw away what it has before securing what it wants. If you ask me, I would say Nigeria should continue to explore oil till we get to a better height, then gradually transit to renewables, because stopping oil exploration now will only lead to hardship, economic collapse, and national instability. I rest my case.
Standing on the already existing protocols, I go by the name of Betche Diamond, and I'm here to oppose the motion which says that Nigeria should not stop oil exploration and focus on renewable energy. The debate on whether Nigeria should shift its focus from oil exploration to renewable energy is multifaceted, involving economic, environmental, and social consideration. Here is the balanced exploration for this proposition. Economic dependency. Nigeria economy is heavily reliant on oil revenues. An abrupt halt to oil exploration could disrupt these sectors. Energy demand. Oil remains a primary energy source to many Nigerians, particularly for transportation and industrial uses. A rapid transition into renewable energy could disrupt these sectors. Employment and skills. Oil industry employs thousands of Nigerians, indirectly and directly. A rapid transition into renewable energy could cause job losses. In addition, oil exploration is usually carried out by oil industries using advanced technologies such as drilling and logical technologies, geophysical and geological technologies, which can help in the production of oil to serve as many Nigerians that need oil. In conclusion, oil exploration has a goal to discover new oil and gas reserves, which can help meet the global existing demand. I hope with these few points of ours, we have been able to make you see reasons why Nigeria should not stop oil exploration and focus on renewable energy. Thank you.
Hello, judges and my esteemed viewers. My name is Ibia Precious, and I'm presenting Government Girls Science Secondary School, KUJE. I'm here to support the motion which says Nigeria should not stop oil exploration and focus on renewable energy. To start with, Nigeria's economy of today is highly dependent on oil prices, which account for around 95% of government revenue, 65% of foreign exchange, and 95% of exchange earnings in the country. Furthermore, the infrastructure for export earnings and production is already in place. Transitioning to renewable energy requires substantial upfront and investment in new technologies. Moreover, renewable energy is expensive and hard to maintain. Take, for instance, Nigeria passed a budget of 10 billion naira just for the installation of solar in the presidential villa. If you ask me, isn't that preposterous? Shouldn't that amount of money be used for the growth and development of this great country? I know my opponent might say that with the discontinuation of oil exploration and much more focus on renewable energy, Nigeria stands a risk of being exploited and deprived by other white and South African countries who may want to tap from the wealth and revenue this exploration may bring about. But let me tell you, if Nigeria will stop partaking in oil exploration, there will be a high level of crime and unemployment in the country. I rest my case.
Under the wings of everything that we've said, I hope we've been able to shed more light on reasons why Nigeria should not stop oil exploration and focus on renewable energy. If at all we are to stop oil exploration, let us do it gradually and not suddenly. Let's continue to diversify our economy and explore other opportunities that we have with oil exploration. Thanks for watching.
Energy are timeless and universal, yet countries face obstacles in developing alternative sources of energy. It is these obstacles that bring about the suggestion to overcome them. Nigerian governments should ensure the development of this renewable energy in order for them to enjoy the benefits that comes with it. Renewable energy are available in most parts of the world today, but if their potentials are fully harnessed, then the place will be a better place for international investors and also citizens of the country. With this, I hope I'll be able to convince you that Nigeria should stop oil exploration and focus more on renewable energy.
My name is Emmanuel. I'm from GSS Phase 3 Kubwa and I'm in SS2. Renewable energy has an enormous potential to cover people's needs on global scale, unlike fossil fuel. They are available in abundance and general minimal to no emission. Burning of fossil fuel will cause a lot of environmental problems, from carbon dioxide emission to ocean acidification. In 2018, air pollution from fossil fuel cost $2.9 trillion in health and economic costs, about $8 billion a day. Shifting to clean sources of energy such as wind, solar can help address not only in climate change but also in air pollution and health. Nigeria has a unique opportunity to develop a sustainable energy system based on renewable energy resources that can support its social, economic and development while addressing climate change mitigations and adaptational strategies, while achieving energy security, universalization and affordable growth. Renewable energy has helped Nigeria not only to meet its energy needs but also empower sustainable economic growth and create jobs while achieving its global climate and sustainable development objectives. Nigeria, like other nations facing environmental challenges associated with the extraction and burning of fossil fuel, shifting towards renewables help mitigate those environmental impacts, contributing to a cleaner, more sustainable future. Nigeria is facing the need of larger electricity supply and to improve in grid reliability and security. Our target goes to the Renewable Energy Master Plan (REMP) to seek the increase of electricity from 30% electricity generation in 2015 to 23% in 2025 and 30% by 2030. Nigeria should stop oil exploration so as to invest a portion of oil revenue into a renewable energy project. This will encourage policies that support green energy. This will develop public-private partners into a renewable energy sector. Speaking on a balanced approach, in order to reduce the emission of carbon dioxide in Nigeria should increase the use of renewable energy. Thank you.
Potential to contribute to sustainable economic and social development due to its enormous potential, especially wind, solar, small hydro and biomass, to bridge the gap between energy supply and demand. The benefits of renewable solutions provide an attractive area of portions due to their availability, increased climatic advantage and reduction of global warming potential. The benefits of renewable energy in Nigeria include energy diversification and decentralized energy generation. Access to electricity, one of the main essential utilities to the modern world. Using renewable energy means that there is no need to spend money on imported fuel. It's not only making Nigeria more self-secure and self-reliant, but over the long term could protect Nigeria from future market fluctuations and overall improve the overall economy. Initially, this energy requires a high capital expenditure to install installed, they naturally depend on primary elements like land, water, and climate. This also implies minimal operating costs, no extraction costs, and no environmental costs. Finally, renewable energy can be a local source of fuel, which means that energy productions can be a source of new regions of profit, benefiting individuals, the state, and the local community living around the installation site. Thank you.
Good day, Mr. Chairman, panel of judges, timekeeper, code waiters, and my fellow students. My name is Andre Fruits Ene. I am from GSS Phase 3 Kubwa from SS2 class. I am here to propose the motion that Nigeria should stop oil exploration and focus more on renewable energy. Oil exploration encompasses the processes and methods involved in locating potential sites for oil and gas drilling, while renewable energy are derived from natural sources, which are replenished at a higher rate than they are consumed. Renewable energy plays a crucial role in mitigating climate changes, especially when it comes to improving air quality and protecting public health. This is all thanks to reduction in carbon emission and air pollution from energy production. Renewable energy like solar and wind power do not produce carbon emission as part of its electricity generation processes. However, fossil fuel like coal, oil and gases are the largest contributor of carbon dioxide, which causes great damage to the health of the people and also leads to climate changes. Renewable energy is actually, most countries are depending mostly on renewable energy because it boosts their economy. But what they do not know is that oil can get exhausted anytime, and when it does, it reduces their global market forces. Why should oil be so dependent when renewable energy are there wasting? Renewable energy like sunlight, wind and water reduces reliance on imported fossil fuel, mitigating vulnerability of global market fluctuation. Renewable energy actually is the cheapest power option in most parts of the world today. Prices of renewable energy are falling rapidly. Falling prices of renewable energy attract low and middle income countries where the additional demand for new electricity comes from. With the falling costs, there is a real opportunity for most of the power supply over the coming years to be provided by low carbon sources. Due to the rapid investment in renewables have created 3 times more jobs than in the fossil fuel industry. According to the estimates, the transition toward net zero emission have led to an overall increase in the energy sector job. If about 5 million jobs could be lost in the fossil fuel production by 2030, then an estimated 14 new jobs will be created in clean energy, resulting to a net gain of 9 million new jobs. Thank you.